Hey friends, okay, so today's video, I'm gonna talk about how to bring your homemaking to the next level. I did a video not too long ago and you guys seem to love it, like really liked it. And I love homemaking. It is seriously one of my passions. I loved it before I even had a home, before I was married. I remember watching Martha Stewart how to fold laundry. Like I love it. It gets a little overwhelming now because I have 5 children and I have a house to take care of. I feel like I used to like glorify like what homemaking is, and now that I live it, I'm like, oh, it's like full-time job. It's hard, you know, it's intense, and it's something that I'm constantly doing laundry. It just never ends. There's never, you know, a time where I'm like, wow, my house is amazing and everything's in order. It's very rare, I should say. Once in a great while it happens. So this video is if you want to take your homemaking to the next level. I know I'm kind of doing this backwards, but I also want to do a video on, like, I get a lot of people asking about, okay, I'm new at homemaking, so what would you suggest that I learn to do, and how do I become a homemaker, pretty much. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, because I would love to do that type of video, because this, like I said, this is probably one of my passions, is homemaking. So, and I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, but I'm constantly trying to figure out what is the best way to homemake. So anyway, so the first thing that I would say to like bring your homemaking to the next level is to have tablecloths and table napkins. So I just got really into the Easter season and I just kind of went all out, and I bought new tablecloths and I bought new napkins, cloth napkins. Me and Bella set up the table so beautifully, and I just felt like, I was like, wow, like I am taking this to the next level, and it just looks so beautiful, and I felt so good about it. Like I spent all morning setting up this table right here, and I only set it up like for special occasions like Easter's, birthday, Christmas. So we have church holidays as well, like feast days and stuff. So I invested in some tablecloths, and I use different ones. I have like yellow and blue, and so I have different ones, and they are so cute, and I feel like it just adds to the depth of homemaking. Like there's a deeper level of like, wow, appreciation, knowing that taking care of my family, part of homemaking is making your home beautiful for your family. That is what I love. That's what I'm passionate about, is making my home beautiful and try to be clean and try not to be cluttered, which does not always happen. I feel like I'm constantly doing dishes too, but making a beautiful home. Also, the next thing I would say is having like good smelling candles. So having good smelling candles, and they have some that are actually like therapeutic candles. I know there's some candles that really actually aren't good for your lungs and stuff, but there are some like really good ones that are high quality and really good, like just very therapeutic. And also they have essential oils that you can use. I have a diffuser, and so you can use those as well. They just make your house smell so good and inviting. And so that's another thing that I would recommend, is having a good smelling home. Even if you just bake apple pie, like I feel like that smells so good and inviting. And so I would say the aroma of your home, that kind of brings it to the next level. Okay, so another thing is fresh flowers. I would say that for me, fresh flowers are so fun to have around the house. They are beautiful. The house that we live in, whoever lived here before was an amazing green thumb, because our, like, every season besides winter has new blooms. Like it is so pretty. I will like show you right here like how beautiful it is. And so just to like clip some flowers off and put them in a little vase and just have them on the table, it just brings the homemaking to another level. You can also buy some fake ones that look really real, and so that's another thing that you could do too. I have quite a few of those around the house, and I just think they just brighten up my day. I absolutely love them. Okay, so the next thing that I would recommend is to have some really good recipes on hand. And so like have a couple of categories. So if you have people coming over, like a dinner party, like have maybe 3 or 4 different options in your mind at all time of really easy recipes that are crowd pleasers that everybody loves, but they're super easy to put together. Have those in the front of your recipe, even have more than that. But you know, like, so that used to stress me out, like, oh my goodness, what should I make? But now I have, like, you know, my 5 go-to recipes that are really good, super easy to throw together. You can even do crock pot meals, because while you're cleaning and getting ready, your crock pot is going. So there's a lot you could do, but I would say like have at least 3 to 4 go-to meals that are really easy. Another thing I would say to do to go next level is have like maybe 2 to 3 meals that are frozen. I rarely do frozen meals, but there are times where I am so tired. I am exhausted by the end of the day. Sometimes I don't know why, sometimes I know why, but it is so nice to have a frozen lasagna that you can just put in the oven on those days. Or what I'll do a lot of time is I'll make like a huge batch of chili, and I'll like double the recipe, and we'll eat half for dinner and the other half I will freeze. I'll put it in a Ziploc bag, like a gallon size, and I'll lay it flat, and then I'll put it in the freezer. And then on those days that I am feeling so tired, I will just take it out, I'll let it thaw out, and then I'll cook it up. And it looks like I've been working all day on chili, but really it's because I made a double batch and I just put half of it in the freezer. And there are days where I just feel like that, where I'm just so tired. So definitely have at least like 3 meals that you can go to for those really tired moments. And one other type of kind of thing to have is like have go-to appetizers. So have like 2 or 3 different ideas of like if there's a potluck, or you know, you have friends coming over, have appetizers. We also do tea parties sometimes, me and Bella, and especially for her birthday, she always wants a tea party. So I have like a list of like what are the easy little delicate things that she wants for her party. And so I have a different folder for all of those so that I can just pull it out. It's super easy and it's ready to go in no time. I know them very well, and I can just not worry about the food necessarily, but the rest of the house, like getting the house in order. So that's another one to take it to the next level. Okay, so another thing is to have a separate set of dishes. So I actually have glass dishes. I just, for some reason, really like the glass dishes. If you break them, they're not that expensive. But I also have a separate set of dishes, and they're all white. They're beautiful. They have like this almost silvery look on them. I just think they're so pretty. I found them at Marshall's a while ago, and I just bought up as many as I could, and I would go back, see if they had more, and I just love them. But we use those for, you know, birthdays, for holidays, for Easter. Every Sunday brunch we have those, and if I made Sunday dinner, we would have it there, but we're always at our in-laws at that point. We have, it's called Reagan dinner. So I rarely ever make dinner on Sunday night, but brunch every Sunday, we get out the white plates, we get the placemats out, we make it all fancy because it is considered a feast day in the church. So we celebrate the feast days with our white plates. It is a special time. I would recommend, if you can, to have a separate set of dishes. Thrift stores have legit china at the thrift stores for so cheap. You can buy like a whole box of brand new china, or crystals even, and they're like, I don't know, 20 bucks for a whole box. Like, they're amazing. Bella got a set from my mom from a thrift store, and that's what we have the tea parties in. They're just so delicate and cute, and I just love them. So you can go to a thrift store and find like the napkins. They have tablecloths there. Like, you can definitely go to thrift stores. Don't feel like you have to buy any of this brand new. Sometimes I feel like the thrift store has more like unique, amazing things. So anyway, the last thing that I would say is to decorate for the season. So I love decorating for, we just had Easter, so I got all my Easter stuff out. I enjoy, me and Bella and Jacob, my middle boy, we all decorated together. It was so fun. We spent all morning decorating, getting everything out on Easter Saturday, and the kids love it. They absolutely love it. I have the same thing for Valentine's Day. I get a lot of hearts and red stuff out. For Christmas, obviously, we go all out for Christmas. And so it's just fun to have, like, that's kind of taking it to the next level, is to have different seasonal things, what you use. I wouldn't want to go too crazy, but it is fun to have like little options here and there. That's pretty much like how to take homemaking to the next level. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like this, let me know, because I love homemaking. This is like one of my favorite things. Do you like homemaking? I'm so curious. If you're still watching the video, let me know your favorite part about homemaking. I can't wait to hear. I love reading your comments. And so anyway, until next time, I will see you all later. God bless. Bye.